amount of time and energy that somebody puts into being on the board. And with all three of them having been chairs, this is a tremendous commitment, and to do that for your community is really remarkable. Thorsten, perhaps more than any other board member, very passionate about consumer health care and always challenging us to think through the lens of our patients and our consumers, and that contribution to our board has been amazing.
He also is very good at using anecdotes and examples from the industry from which he comes, which is the automotive industry.
The point of the group was to think of different ways to do things because it doesn't always happen on the first time around. Thorsten, for many years, in the cold months of January, sometimes February, used to like to get dressed up in different costumes. And then he'd like to jump into the frozen waters of Lake Scugog.
He had energy, he had joie de vivre. He was so much fun, and we really appreciated having a board of directors member jumping in the lake and as part of our polar plunge. It was very important to us.
Donna's support to me personally has been really remarkable. When I think about the times that I've been able to phone her and get a little bit of advice, she's very, very practical, always welcoming, and always there to lend a thought.
I think people are going to miss her and her influence on the board and her wealth of knowledge.
I was very new to the healthcare field, and I would start asking her a million questions about what does this mean? What are we doing here? And Donna was wonderful about explaining all of those things to me.
She's calm, but she's able to kind of provide just that extra little comment that kind of closes a discussion on an item.
She is one of the kinds of people who brings people along with her, and she listened and she listened. She was very good at building consensus around the board table.
I commented to Valentine about how, the more that I get to know our different communities, particularly now our different religions, that there's so much more in common than in difference. And Valentine's response to me was, we're all staring at the same truth, we just have poor vision. And then he said, good afternoon, and walked off. And that's Valentine, right? Is that for him, brilliance and insight and compassion and caring, these are just a day in the life of Valentine.
The main essence of Valentine is that caring, is that compassion.
So Valentine was the first board member who made governance fun. And I still have the button to prove it.
He would give a cute little pin, so all of us on the governance committee had this pin that reminded us of the importance of governance.
And that was Valentine's way of ensuring that we knew that governance added great value. And he always brought a little bit of levity to the room. In fact, he has a terrific dry sense of humor.
Hey Thorsten, I'd just like to say thank you. It was a pleasure working with you on the committee for the last 2 years. You made my experience a very positive one, and you always made me feel welcome.
Thank you, Donna, for all your time and commitment and everything you've done for the board. We're going to miss you, and it's been wonderful working with you for the last 8 years.
To Valentine, I would say thank you for your diligence and for all that you've done on behalf of the board and on behalf of the communities. The gift that you have given has been yourself, and I think that's probably the ultimate gift that you can offer.
To Donna, Thorsten, and Valentine, I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. I wish you great health, I wish you lots of fun and adventures, and I wish you lots of laughs. Thank you so much.
Donna, Thorsten, and Valentine, goodbye. Thank you so much for all of your work here at the board.
To Thorsten, Donna, and Valentine, thank you so much for all that you've done. You're irreplaceable, you've left a great legacy, and we're all the better for having you here.